We're here. Welcome back. And we're live. This is Show Me RN. Prophetess Pisces here. And I am back with a celebrity reading. And with my co host, Candace from Missouri Candle. So I wanted to say, guys, come on in, because we're about to do some tea today. So I'm coming in simple, gentle giant with the manatee behind me. However, in this energy, we're going to be some sharks up in this motherfucker. So let's go ahead and talk about Candace. Would you let the audience know who we're going to be discussing today? All right.
Awesome. Excuse me. Thank you so much, Nettie. I am so excited to be here today, Prophetess. And today's readings are going to be very special. Okay. We are up in current events that everybody's talking about. So the first we have on the list Miss Celeste. She's the teenager that had been found, unfortunately, in this Tesla in pieces by this guy, David. This cars, pull those cars. We need to know what's going on today.
Right, exactly.
So
So, exactly. Hey, welcome in, guys. Hello, Harper. So, I don't know if
best
that's,
person for the job
thank you so much. I appreciate it. I don't know what the buffering is. I think that the internet knows that the
today.
prophetess is on. And we have a little bit of a technical buffering. I don't know if you getting it on your end, but it's like we coming in with some energy and we're gonna tell some truth up in this place. So what do you think? Are you getting buffering as well?
You know what? It's so interesting. Prophetess, like I'm in the middle of a paradigm shift right now, so it looks smooth. I see that my internet looks like it's lagging, but I'm seeing you in real time on the laptop. But then on my phone, where we are broadcasting from, it's lagging a lot. And then, but my video looks fine. So, um, I know you look good from YouTube. So
Interesting.
we're gonna roll with it.
All right, well
Very.
we're gonna roll with it because it's about to be some truth that's
And then
gonna
I
come
hear you
on.
before I see you either way. So I don't know.
Was I believe it's the Matrix. The prophetess that's in another realm is trying to come in and give the messages in spirit. How about that? We gonna just accept that. All right. So as we are coming in, welcome in, guys. Welcome in, and know that we're going to go ahead and do this reading because yes, I did pull some cards earlier, and it was some interesting things that came out. But just looking at his chart alone was some things that I found was like, wow, he has some energy that is going to be like maleficent, you know. His Venus was in is in Mars, because he has a Venus in Aries, and then his moon is in Scorpio. So you got a love pain relationship in your spirit, and that's somebody that's very dark. You know, that's somebody that likes what's that uh, kind of sexual stuff that you tying folks up and like to do dark things and stuff like that.
BDSM.
yeah, and hmm, estimate, yeah, yeah, and
BDSM.
right, yeah, that one. So I also noticed that in his chart he has a Cancer Saturn, which means that the women in his life are going to give him karmic energy. You know, Saturn is hard, but when you have Cancer, Cancer is that loving moon energy. That's that mother or a female that's dominant in his relation, in his life somewhere. If we looked at his chart, we would see how it was. But the thing about it is that I also noticed in his chart that it was the day of the eclipse that they have found allegedly. Well, they did find her, not allegedly, but they did find her body in his Tesla after the eclipse. Now we're getting ready to have another eclipse coming in, and this eclipse is going to be in the energy of Virgo. The last one was Pisces. That was the delusion, and so I feel that during that time she had already been gone. You understand? She was already whatever was going on during that eclipse. But because it had to be revealed, this gave that energy of okay, the day after the eclipse, now we coming and we're going to reveal ourselves. So we're going to see the hard truth about this eclipse because this is the eclipse in Virgo, and Virgo is about that material thing. His ass about to get locked up. They're gonna have him behind the bars and everything real soon. Pentacles, money, a lot of money gonna be exchanged for him to see the daylight. So yeah, let's pull some
Wow.
cards. But that was just in his chart.
Yes. Let's pull some cards. Okay. Wow. So you can see all of that just by looking at somebody's natal chart.
Yes, yes. And you'll be
Yes.
surprised how uh, more expert than me, can look at. I look at the chart intuitively. So I read intuitive, and I look at the energies, and uh, how I feel about certain things. So the thing about it also is that there's aspects in the chart that's going to align in conjunct and really make some hardcore decisions and different lessons that's going to come through. So yeah, he this was like bound to happen, especially with him being a moon in Scorpio too, and that Cancer Saturn. So if you just even look at those two conjunctions together, that is just saying that your hard love is karmic, you know, with a female, regardless,
Mm,
because of the moon. The moon in
right.
Scorpio, that's a female energy, which is malefic. And then you have the Cancer Saturn, which is karmic. And he's 25. He's going through his Saturn return next year. Yeah. His Saturn return is coming.
Dang.
Yeah, because he just turned 25. So when he turns 26, he going through
Ouch.
court. Going through court, that's gonna be his Saturn return.
Hey, I had to
Yeah.
go through court during mine too. So I get it. Those are tough placements sometimes.
The thing about it that the chart that's available for him online, it doesn't have the actual time that he was born. So because of that, I couldn't see the placements in the house. But just looking at like the planets that the energy, you could just tell by the energy that he has Jupiter in Libra. So that means expansion. And right now we've been going through a big energy exchange with Jupiter and Pisces. So that Pisces eclipse was like, boom, you're
Mm.
going to really get exposed with justice, that Libra energy. So here's a prediction. And
Mm.
this is what I'm going to say that uh, by, well, because of the eclipse in Virgo, by December, I mean, not December, by October 12th, we'll hear something about him being in court or some kind of legal indictments or something being going on by then, because that's going to be communicated. That's a 10-3.
All
Yeah.
right.
Okay, so let's
Okay,
do
so
some
we are
more.
gonna remember that the prophetess said it first. Check back, prophetess,
All right, so
and
let's
I
get
will make a
some.
clip of this video right here.
Thank you. All right, so let's get some messages in tarot.
Hmm.
All right, spirit. Angel guides, show me the most resonating, relevant message for David Anthony Burke. What's the most resonating, relevant message you need to know about this situation with his Tesla and that body? Show me the message. Mm. So we have first card was showing the Lovers card. So, oh, so I'm gonna show the Lovers right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try it again. Okay.
Interesting.
There we go. That's perfect. Closer to your face works.
All right. Harper said he's gonna remember. Okay. So in our energy of David, I have the Seven of Pentacles, which talks about seeds he's planted, investments he's made. This is like somebody that was putting in a lot of time with this person. He had been putting money towards this person, maybe teaching, because when you're in a seven, you're investing, you have motives, and this would be almost like, if you want to say, grooming, because it's like you're planting seeds. You got to till the soil, you got to take care of things. So yeah, grooming. Uh, ooh, well, we got the tower here, and this tower is available, saying that this is the relationship challenge. That first part was his personal thing, his investments, what's going on, and right now it's going to be some. This is what's causing him a problem right now. It's like, oh, they found something, but you had to know that this was, going to come out. I don't know. The next card is what he's forgotten. Well, we have the magician, and the magician is just talking about his skills, his what he's able to do. Now, if we talk about what's holding him back, or it's a lot of things about how he's put some practices together. I'm just going to be clear about that. If you think about the magician, like what he holds valuable, what thing he's been putting together and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden, like, whoo, abracadabra, what do we have? Okay, tell me more here. What's going on? So he got the hermit. So he went into um, hiding, or he's going to be like really researching, investigating some things, and then this could be about what he needs to do about for his investments. Where where he needs to put some money away, or what he needs to do as far as like getting a legal assistance or whatever. We have the Queen of Wands here that's talking about, I don't know if this is, well, this could be him because he's an Aries and this is Aries energy, but and just because it's a feminine here doesn't mean that um, that's he was in his moon energy, which is Scorpio. So that's what I'm how I'm feeling like. Even though I'm seeing this Queen of Wands here, I still feel the energy of this feminine
Mm,
um, energy that was like it's right under the tower, and there was something that came out.
mm.
Hmm, interesting. Okay, let's see. What's the next card? Damn, we have the Empress. Now this Empress reminds me of somebody pregnant. Yeah, and this falls right under the Magician. So I feel that if there was something where looking at the cards, the Hermit mirroring the Empress means that there was an opportunity where investigated and researched and found out possibly that there was a pregnancy that was conceived and it was communicated. Now the next card says Six of Cups, and that's family, that's children, cups. Also, Six of Cups is like childhood memories and stuff like that, innocence. Um, we have the Nine of Cups. This is going to have him with a lot of losses. Ace of Cups here, but you know what I'm seeing is that let's see, we got the Ace of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, now clarify this Tower. What's the Tower here? Seven of Cups.
Uh-oh.
And the Seven of Cups was next to the Seven of Pentacles. So it was something
Mm,
that he's wishful hoping, thinking about. He was thinking that he was going to be able to get away with it. He was really hoping, thinking that he might be able to
mm.
get away with this. Wow. We have the Ten of Swords with the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, he thought he was going to be able to just work his way through and uh, act like it nothing never happened, and just release it by just being on the job, working
You know
his way.
what them two cards together look like? What it's making me think of?
What's that?
Do you know this young man wrote songs? He was working on song lyrics about this girl. He has songs written about her and relationship issues that they've had and how he feels. Like he did a music video that I watched and it was like a video of him with a ghost. Like he would be by himself and it would be like imagery of some person, that used to be there and he would talk to him, but you knew that they weren't there.
Oh wow! So yeah, while he working, he was
Mm-hmm.
still scribing and ritualing her body, using her energy.
Yes.
Why she dead
Yes.
allegedly at the time,
Yep.
because she had been gone for a while. I'm going to say that we'll probably hear that she was gone around the time of July or June, Mercury retrograde, whenever Mercury retrograde started, because
Okay.
his Mercury is in um yeah, his Mercury is in Aquarius. Wait a minute. This is, yeah, Mercury. Interesting.
Mm, very.
Mercury. Oh no, his Mercury is in Aries, and it's retro, and he was born retrograde. So just think of that Mars energy. Wow. Yeah. And we've been going through all of that different those.
He
Um,
got a temper.
he has a big temper. So he has a Sun in Aries, a Moon in Mercury,
Mm-hmm.
a Moon in Scorpio, Mercury in Aries, Venus in Aries, Mars in Aquarius, Jupiter in Libra, Saturn in Cancer, Uranus in Pisces, and Neptune in Aquarius. And his Pluto is in Sagittarius, which he won't be
Mm,
born in. So that Pluto in Sagittarius is somebody that don't get that gets to travel and then be taken away real quick.
yeah.
His trips, he probably had trips that got canceled a lot. If I were to ask
Mm,
him, yeah, a lot of delays in his travel.
interesting.
Um, Trips was put on pause because he was born with the retrograde in Pluto.
Well, that's upsetting.
But right now we're in Pluto in retrograde, so he's probably in conjunction with that, and that's probably why his. Oh well, see, that's why he had to cancel his tour. Well, of course, he
Dang. Yeah.
had to cancel his tour and everything. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Let's pause.
okay, let's get some more messages for that Empress. Show me why that Empress here. Thank you, sis, for this message for Empress. Mm, growth, fast growth, and this was solid growth. This was probably going to be um, a little baby boy Capricorn, maybe.
Oh,
Or this is why we find it out um, in Virgo season.
okay.
Hmm. But look at the bottom chart. I have the world. In the world, that just makes me feel like that was when this was supposed. This is probably okay. So thank you. All right. What I'm hearing is that conception was around the time of January.
Okay. Baby conceived around January. All
So
right,
this,
prophetess, we
because
gonna
this
see.
is the world card, like a
Mm,
little portal coming through. Hmm. And it's a 21, and the 21 is tomorrow.
yeah.
Gonna be some. This is almost like a date. September 21st.
Mm,
Yeah. All right. I want to pull a different deck and see what situation wanted to say about David because this is very interesting. So I just did anybody have any questions about what this guy allegedly may have done? Let's just say allegedly. Thank you, Spirit. So the message is about okay. Ooh, first card out is the children.
wow.
Children. Then we have denial. Then we have cleansing.
Ooh.
Wow, he really tried to get rid of this. He tried to hide. Mm.
Oh no. Let me ask you, prophetess, is California one of those states where they could try him for both the murder of the woman and the unborn child? Because you know they have all these rights for the unborn now.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Mm.
Okay. What we got here? We got the grip weighing down, chains, and then pressure cooker.
Damn.
Ready to explode rage. Wow.
Ooh.
Bottom card is single currently available. So yeah, he wanted to clean up and not have that be any of his responsibility. Allegedly.
Yeah, just entertainment purposes only, right?
That's right.
Just having fun. Ring the bell on that. We just having fun.
All right. And for entertainment purposes only, let's see what card will we get for him possibly getting any type of jail time. Like you said, for this message.
Oh.
We got the stone, the mountain, number 21.
21, 21, 21, 21, 21. Yeah, the world.
Motherfucker getting locked up. Allegedly.
21 with an L.
With the manatee talk. Okay, so the challenge is that, and we have here the bottom card is the ship, which is still a number 3. So 21 and 3, his movement is going to get shut down. Shut down. You get shut down. Very challenging. Oh, top card, the man.
Oh.
What else we got? And he looking at the fox, trying to run away. Next card. It's gonna cost him a lot of money. Yeah, but a lot of twos. We got a lot of. He been seeing 222, and the reason why he been seeing 222 because he took 22. He took 2. Yep, allegedly.
Dang, David.
Dang, David.
And you know what's so interesting is, I mean, I've never heard of this guy before, and it just seems like he just blew up and dead girlfriend in the back of the car. Like what?
Never knew nothing about this guy. Never. Just like the other entity that was taken away. But anyway, because of his moon in Scorpio, he's very dark, and he was underground. A lot of underground stuff and a lot of dark hidden energy, which creates that type of flow. Also with him having Venus and Mars, there was only certain people that would like that kind of energy. We're talking about a love that creates a harshness, that kind of fire, war kind of energy. You always fucking your enemy. No.
Yeah.
So that's what that is about Mr. Burke. Mr. Burke.
All right. Well, we will definitely be checking the news outlets. If there are any developments, y'all heard it from the prophetess first.
That's right. We already got it. We got some dates and we got some predictions.
Yes, some good ones too.
All right. So speaking of predictions, let's go ahead and talk about our little special prediction that we were talking about.
Yes. So we are we officially in Libra season. Okay, it's still Virgo season, but next up we got the Libras. And so one of our favorite Libras, Cardi B, has been making headlines. And she just recently came out on the Gayle King show and confirmed her pregnancy, which we already knew, girl.
I had said it. I said it
Prophetess
already.
said that. Prophetess been said that. But she went ahead and she confirmed the pregnancy. So we are going to tune in with the prophetess for the gender reveal.
So I have Bunny Hop Jive, and it is a girl. Yes. Thank you. And I hope that we have also the other bottom card. I had opened it up, baby step with five. And let me tell you something else. This ain't her last child.
Okay.
Yeah. That wound is well ripped and ready and ripe. It's like she could pop them out. She could pop them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. She could pop them out. And that's a girl that's coming. Yeah.
Aw. And her kids are so cute too. And Cardi, she looks like she enjoys motherhood. It looks good on her. So,
Hmm. Yeah. And for her, she I feel like she gravitates more with girls, you
mhm.
know, the girl baby. Than what's the boy named Culture? Or
No, the boy is Wave.
wait, okay, Culture and Wade. Okay,
Culture is the daughter, the oldest one.
okay.
Hmm.
Well, all
The
right. That's
Capricorn.
but this is gonna be a little Pisces, little
Oh,
Pisces girl. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
right. Well, we are looking forward to that baby.
that's right. Now we was talking about Pisces. Let's go ahead and talk about our other. Well, no, what we're gonna do. We were
Oh,
talking about water signs and Scorpio, so that kind of I got mixed up, but I digress to something else. But our next celebrity that's been in the news, yeah.
yes. So Jimmy Kimmel, unfortunately, it looks like his show has been suspended indefinitely from the network due to his comments about another headliner. And so we
Hmm.
just want to give Jimmy Kimmel some words of encouragement, a motivating message on how he can best move forward. Um, I like Jimmy Kimmel.
Me
I
too.
do. Um,
Jimmy Kimmel supports a lot of our people and those young comedians too,
mhm.
because female, he has headliner Linnell that she has a residency, and it was under that Jimmy Kimmel in Las Vegas. So I'm sure that this is all like he headlines a lot of people. You know, he employs a lot of people. So for them to just do this, and you know, it's not just affecting Jimmy. It's going to affect a lot more people. You know, so let's see what's the messages that could be coming out of him that's going to be encouraging. All
Yes.
right. Okay. I'm going to use the the normal deck. Let's get some messages for Mr. Jimmy Kimmel. His birthday, by the way, is um, November 13th, and he is a seven of clubs um, cardology. And the seven of clubs type of energy is someone that's a leader, you know, but they always have well, not always, we're not going to say always, but they tend to um, have large network tentacles, you know, people um, that they are attached to, you know, they get affected. So we're gonna see like what's that all gonna be about too, because clubs is also a passion card. It's like a leader. You know, it would be like a wands. So he's always on the defense, like he's back somebody up. So let's see what happens. Jimmy Kimmel. Thank you, Spirit, for this message for Jimmy Kimmel. Alright. Show me the most resonating, relevant message for Jimmy Kimmel. His show and the career situation. His career. Show me career. Good. Well, we have the three. Well, it's the number 12. It's the birds, and it's still a broadcast network that's going to pick him up. He's going to be able to continue to network, talk, and communicate stuff. I feel that even with this bottom card is the start. It's going to be delivered. This could even be a hold on. I'm losing battery. Ooh, I wasn't been good on
All right.
live. Okay. All right. So you can still hear me?
Yeah, sounds great.
Okay, cool. All right. So what I was saying was that he has the bottom called distort, which is delivery. He's still going to be delivering the communication, having ability to be able to network and discuss what he wants to. Let's see. Next card is, well, we have the anchor, the ship sinking, but I'm not going to say sinking, but this communication, he's still going to hold strong. It's still stable because when okay, the ship is not sinking if it's got an anchor,
Right.
and it's not going to go adrift and lose direction when it has an anchor. Correct.
Right.
So when we see this anchor here, I feel that his career is right now kind of rocky. The waters are shifting and waving. It's a lot of action going on. But he's going to find some stability and be able to continue. Got the 9, which is the flowers, like a bouquet. There's a possibility of new contracts, commitment. There's going to be more money. He could probably, people are going to support him because they want him to be able to still have freedom of speech. This is what this is going to be about, but I don't want to get political, especially with this being a number 9. This could have been his season for that. It was like it was time to get his flowers. Okay. Next card is the ring, number 25, which is another 7, which is commitments, investments. His motive behind that. What is your agreement on this communication that you draw? Why you committed to making this be your career? He made, he's sticking with this. Next card. Well, we have a transition, the death card here. And the death card is just saying basically, still a number 8, because right over the anchor, 3 plus 5 is an 8. 35, that's an 8. Then you have the death card under, underneath it, making me feel that the stability is going to take some type of transition. The commitment's going to be there, but there's a rebirth. You know, he may even be able to afford and be able to have the freedom that he hasn't had. You know, let's see what's the next card. Choices. Yeah, number 22, which is a four. And the commitments that he's going to be making is going to make new rebirth transition coming through. Here's Jimmy looking at what commitments he wants to make. You know, as number 28, that is somebody that's the one. He's going to be his own leader, his own boss moving in. And he's making that decision. This is the lover's card, which is a 24, reduces to a 6. Just lets me know that he makes a decision. This rebirth, he may have been already, told about that joke or whatever, or not he was communicated not to do this, that it was going to end some things or it was going to make a big transition, but he made a decision to do that. He made that choice. He was like, I have my right. So he locked in. We got number 33, which is a 6. He made a decision. And it's funny that we got the cycle ended with a choice that made him want to create a solution for himself. So Jimmy is looking at people that's going to be loyal, that's going to come through. Because here's the dog, and he is a loyal person. But he's got people that's going to support and come through for him because it lines up with the communication, the commitment that he's stuck with. He's made some agreements with some people, to do this as well. It's not going to affect his growth. He's going to still. This is the tree, which is a number 5. Now, the 5 also gives us an opportunity to look at growth in lessons too, because when you look at a tree, how long did that tree take to grow, and how long did it that I mean, how much did that tree observe, during this time? Because the choices, the stability, the decisions that he made to make this growth, he had to stick with, some folks. They discussed this, and we have a child here, which could be about he's just ready to stick with his first mind, and also be true to himself, But I feel like this might be a childhood friend or somebody that has his back or that's going to support him. Let's see, final card. Well, still got some challenges here, and it's a number 21. So we're going to see some things for Jimmy coming through after the eclipse. There's going to be a hard decision that's going to be made. Here's another 3. Moving on. Wow, those 3s stick together. Let's see, what's the next card? New beginning. Yeah, okay. I don't think I need any more. But with the final chord, okay, the sun chord. So I was like, I don't need any more. So it's the sun chord. But yeah, out of this, it looks like, he moves on, although it's a little challenging, he's going to stick with his first mind and move on to another network that's going to pick him up, or he even may be more independent with this being a 1, saying that he's going to probably go into another like type of not broadcasting, because he's going to continue to broadcast, but he's going to go to a different like media, of doing it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that was Mr. Jimmy Kimmel's reading. I hope that was resonating and was giving you some encouragement. If you come along and you see this, Jimmy, know that you did receive the best card in the deck, and that was the Sun card. So something definitely is going to come through. and you will come through with some more independence. All right, that's your
Awesome.
message. All right.
Okay, and last but not least, we have one more celebrity. Now, this is one that I think you were intuitively drawn to, Prophetess, Miss Clarissa Shields.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and she is a Pisces, a boxer. Um, she's going to be pretty popular soon. Yeah, pretty popular. Well, she's been popular, but she's going to be more popular. Let's see. Let me get a charm for Clarissa. Get some message for Clarissa.
I just
Wow.
looked up Clarissa Shields, and I'm telling you, whoever did this Wikipedia did her dirty. This picture of her from her Olympic gold medal in 2012, one of the
You
first
know,
pictures to pop up.
the weave is really bad. I seen that picture. It's like you would think that some of her people could go in and change that, but I don't know. Let's see. So for her, the charm I got was the tree, and then
Mm,
I also got butterfly. So I feel that she's really working on that growth of trying to be the social butterfly. You know, she's gonna make headlines. She's gonna be doing things. She's gonna be networking. She wants to be the one that's gonna be talked about. You know, just like we got the queen bee, we got the queen butterfly. You know, just gonna be flying around talking and making her growth. So that's the energy that I picked up of from the charms. Let's get some guidance and see what messages we have for Miss Clarissa. Okay. Was there anything interesting that was going on with her? I know she just had a fight or something like that. She had a match.
yeah, she had a match. Last notable thing I remember from her is the tattoo she got on under her breast of papoose. She
Oh,
had her, shirt kind of. She had herself exposed in a way to where you could see it.
was it his face or a name?
His name under her breast, and she just kind of had her, little bottom half of her breast out, so you could see. Um,
Well, okay.
I mean,
Well,
is he still legally married to Remy or
yeah, they still on books.
okay?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Anything that have an insurance policy will say it,
right?
it's the life insurance policy. Yeah. Who
Yeah,
holds that?
she got the tattoo though.
Hey, honorary. Yeah, that part.
They
Okay.
could marry.
Angel guys, show me the most resonating, relevant message for Clarissa. We need to know. Oh, okay. Well, our first card for her is awesome. And I'm going to say that if this is her energy, she's overcoming difficulties right now. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. We also have for her God's gift from God. Archangel Salvador says, "We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive." So I feel that Clarissa, however, although she's very outspoken, gives her energy of almost like being toxic. Almost, it was almost like a watching Krishan on steroids.
Okay.
Krishan Rock on steroids. A little bit because
Yeah.
Krishan Rock know how to fight too,
Hmm.
and she a
A
Pisces.
Pisces. Yeah.
But here's Clarissa, overcoming some difficulty. So we don't know her real trauma stories that she's been going through and stuff like that. So I feel like that although she's made some decisions that people probably haven't really understood or aligned with her, these are things that in her archetype she's supposed to do and she's supposed to achieve. Um, Spirit does give her some advice to clear her space. Now, when you clear your space, you are receiving gifts because while you're opening up you declutter it because there might be more to receive. So she's on the right track of what she, although um, women don't like to see other women doing what she is doing, it is what it is. So let's see. Here's the next card is clear intentions. So this is saying be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. And she does. She really does. Next card is take back your power. Use your God given power and intentions to manifest blessings in your life. Because even she got online and was getting in that killing business. It's like, girl, sit down. You
Right.
don't talk to everybody. Like, leave. Like, if the internet want to talk about that tired, ran over shoe, let them talk about it.
Yeah. Right.
Because us DYE folks won't be buying no tickets to replace them shoes that's tore over. All right. But anyway, for Clarissa, she took her power back. Okay, final card. We have patience. So Spirit is encouraging Clarissa to really get herself in the energy of patience. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. So she wants it all. She deserves it all. She really does. But she's encouraged to continue to move in patience. Let's see what's another. Let's get three cards: past, present, future for Clarissa, and then we're gonna go ahead and say thank you for your energy. All right. Spirit, show me past, present, future for Clarissa. What's her last name?
Shields.
Clarissa Boxer. Past. Well, in the past, we have a loss,
Oh.
apology. There was some sadness. So yeah, she's overcoming some difficulty. There was some. Uh, Allegedly, I feel she had probably had lost a child, maybe. Or that's what I'm feeling. All of a sudden, I felt like a baby or a child or something that
Mm-hmm.
she did not, she don't have, and she's really sad about that. All right, what's the present energy, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, so our present energy for her, well, she is looking to really get. She wants to be pregnant.
I'm like, okay, Empress. She want a baby.
She want a baby. She want a
Okay,
baby.
so that's the dream that's coming to her pretty soon that she need to be patient about. That's what it is.
Yeah, and the bottom card is the Ten of Pentacles.
Oh,
And it could be their gift. All right. What's the future card for Clarissa Shields? Thank you, Spirit, for this message. Oh,
gift from God.
wow. Ten of Pentacles. She coming up with pregnancy. So, and there's a plan. They working on this stuff too.
Mm.
He has a plan. I'll say that. So, prediction time. Boop, boop. So, let's see. I'm going to say that we're going to see by January, they'll be talking about possible pregnancy, uh, known stuff for her because I don't think that she's going to be doing Olympics. And if she is, this will be the best year to have pregnancy so she can pop that baby and be ready for Olympics.
Okay.
So that's my message to you, Clarissa. I hope that you are watching, and congratulations.
Congratulations. Awesome. Okay, we're going to remember the prophetess said it first, y'all.
There we go. I have a few predictions in this message.
Yes, and some really good ones that we are definitely going to see in some headlines. So I'm looking forward to it.
All right, awesome. Okay, so thank you guys for hanging in there. And if you have continued to watch us throughout this whole message, thank you again. And I appreciate you so much. You are truly loved and appreciated. But let's say if you could just do one more thing, like and share this video and leave me a comment also because that helps the algorithm. And I love that so much to hear the feedback about what people think in the comment section. So once again, I'm just going to say follow, share, and subscribe to the channel so that you can be notified on any new insights that Prophetess Pisces may have. All right. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much, prophetess. We'll
All
see
right.
y'all next time.
Next time. Thank you.